We will continue our climb from where we left off last weekend. The Pitcher's Mound on the right. We will ascend Irv and the Thumb today on the Continental Divide, heading up Irving Creek. The past week or two we've been having summer. The season changed back on us yesterday. We have fresh snow in the mountains. This is more early spring-like today. Our route will take us up a branch of Irving Creek called the Bullpen. As we look to Cobble Mountain. And Red Conglomerate Peak. Our road ahead will take us over that unmistakable cobble, and we will extend the hike that we started last weekend from Pitcher's Mound to Irv with the unmistakable Thumb. The Bullpen is a beaver stream. Other fur-bearing animals call this home also, notably the mountain goat. We missed a photographic opportunity of a lifetime a couple of weekends ago when we got within about 15 feet of a mountain goat. Perhaps we'll be lucky enough to see another one in our travels today. Compared to Eddy Creek last weekend, we have a nice forest in Irving Creek. Soon we will need to batten down the hatches. We're skirting the base of the Thumb. There's a little spruce grove. And we'll skirt a tower and then to the summit of Irv. This tree shows a sure sign that we are approaching the upper limit of the tree growth. The dry and the cold split the tree open, and then the wind twists it around its finger. There's only so much that even the limber pine can stand. Let's take a break at the last trees. Take a look at the Continental Divide, which is well below us at this point. A fellow named Ryder from Penn State University did his doctoral thesis in geology in this area. All of this conglomeratic rock he calls the Beaverhead Formation, and he contends that there was a massive stream that flowed from west to east at the end of the Cretaceous and the start of the Tertiary Age. Knob Mountain. Still looking for my cairn that was placed on the summit 2 weekends ago. it would be right there. As it turns out, most of the geologists that did their work in this area were Pennsylvanians. Robert Schulten, the professor, brought his doctoral geology students out here to comb the area on foot. And that's where we're going, on foot, to the summit of Irv. Tree line. The summit has been previously occupied with the distinctive Continental Divide iron marker. There's the true summit of Irv. As we look over to the pitcher's mound from Irv. Well, a monument has not been built, so we will build one in honor of Irvin S. Bogger Jr., my dad. On the summit of Irv, 9,787 feet in elevation, looking out to Montana. The Lima Peaks, Garfield Mountain, Red Conglomerate Peak, Knob Mountain, and a route of ascent up Irving Creek, the Bull Run. Bogger, 1921 to 1983. Rest in peace. Fortunately, we won't have to descend a snow couloir like that. We'll go down the talus slope and then up to the pitcher's mound. And back down for a circular there. This is an example of the clastic conglomerate that this mountain is made up of. We're on an easy ledge here, and we will traverse across to the saddle, and then we will ascend Pitcher's Mound. We're keeping an eye on the weather as we move along here. The traverse isn't too bad, just a bit tedious. One of the fun things about climbing mountains for me is to find good passable routes over terrain which normally from a distance would look unclimbable. Well, here's to you, buddy Nolan Ryan. Remember this spot? There's the pitcher's mound. We were here a week ago. We're completing a circuit. From the pitcher's mound, it's an easy cakewalk back along the ridge to the bullpen. From the summit of Irv, we descended to the saddle and then reascended to the present spot. Fun, huh? That's probably the same elk herd that we saw up here last weekend. Well, I'm sorry we didn't see any mountain goats today. I guess this is as close as we're going to come to seeing a mountain goat. But you can see it is a day for the elk. They seem to be all over the place. See them? And even though we didn't find any mountain goats, there was one very exciting find today. And I believe this is a trilobite fragment. Trilobite was the first animal of any consequence to live on planet Earth over 500 million years ago. And this is a fossilized fragment of the trilobite, which is a bug-like marine animal. First time I found one of these. So sometimes you don't always find exactly what you're looking for, but keep your eyes and ears open. There's always something new and exciting in Idaho. This is Rick Bogger. Thanks for coming along today.